The night sky stretches softly above, an endless expanse of gentle darkness sprinkled with points of quiet light. These lights are stars, distant suns scattered across the universe, each resting in its own place, slowly burning over millions or even billions of years. Some glow with a steady calm, while others shimmer faintly, flickering as though breathing softly in the vast stillness. Their light travels through space, drifting across immense distances before it reaches the eyes of those who pause and look upward. Among them are patterns, familiar arrangements that ancient observers named with care, assigning stories and meanings that linger quietly in the human mind. Between the stars, planets move in smooth, predictable paths. Unlike stars, planets do not emit light of their own, but reflect the soft glow of the sun, a distant warmth captured on their surfaces. Each planet has its own pace, its own slow rhythm as it orbits, carrying moons, rings, or gentle atmospheres in a silent, steady dance. The slow motion of these bodies creates a quiet harmony, a sense of calm order that stretches across vast distances. The night sky can seem both immense and intimate. When gazing upon it, there is a feeling of being part of something much larger than ourselves, yet connected to it in small, tender ways. The study of stars and planets is a gentle act of observation, a patient noticing of light and motion that unfolds gradually, almost like breathing. Over time, this quiet attention reveals subtle details: the faint red hue of a distant star, the soft banding of a planet's atmosphere, the way shadows stretch across moons in slow rotation. Each moment of noticing is calm and unhurried, a small step in understanding a universe that is always present, always serene. Stars are born from clouds of gas and dust that drift silently through the emptiness of space. These clouds, called nebulae, are slow, gentle collections of matter, their edges blurred and soft, shaped by unseen forces over millions of years. Within them, small regions become denser, drawing in more and more material through a quiet, invisible pull. As the cloud condenses, it begins to glow faintly, warming from the compression of its own weight. This glow is soft, almost imperceptible at first, a tender signal of a star beginning to emerge. Over long periods, the center of the gathering material grows hotter and denser, until nuclear reactions quietly ignite. The process is gradual, a slow awakening rather than a sudden flash. The newborn star shines steadily, its light spreading outward, illuminating the surrounding cloud with gentle colors, soft pinks, pale blues, and muted golds. Around it, remaining material may flatten into a disk, the beginnings of planets forming in silent, steady orbits. Each particle moves with careful precision, guided by gravity and momentum, gradually coalescing into shapes that may one day become rocky worlds, icy bodies, or gas giants. Stars exist in a variety of sizes and temperatures. Some are small and cool, glowing faintly with a calm, reddish hue. Others are larger, hotter, radiating a steady white or blue light that seems almost piercing in its clarity, yet still soft when observed from a distance. Every star has its own lifespan, slowly consuming its fuel, releasing energy in quiet, measured amounts. Eventually, stars will change, sometimes swelling or dimming, returning their material to space to nourish future generations of stars and planets. This cycle is gentle and unhurried, a cosmic rhythm that has persisted for eons, reminding observers of the patient, enduring nature of the universe, and the slow unfolding of creation that can be witnessed in the calm glow of distant lights. Planets form slowly from the disks of gas and dust that surround young stars. These disks are calm, flat regions of swirling material, gently moving in circles around the central star. Tiny particles within the disk collide and stick together, gradually building larger and larger clumps. This process is patient and measured, taking millions of years to create bodies that are dense enough to become planets. Some grow large and gaseous, their atmospheres thick and soft, while others remain smaller and rocky, with firm surfaces and quiet landscapes. As these planetary bodies grow, gravity guides them into stable orbits. They settle into patterns that are slow and predictable, tracing elegant paths around their star. Moons may form alongside them, small companions caught in the quiet pull of gravity, moving gently in synchronized motion. Occasionally, objects may drift close and join a planet, adding to its mass, or they may collide softly, reshaping surfaces in subtle ways. These changes are slow, almost imperceptible from a human perspective, yet they are part of the continuous, gentle dance of creation. Each planet eventually develops its own character. Rocky planets can hold mountains, valleys, and oceans, shaped over eons by subtle forces such as wind, water, and tectonics. Gas giants may display bands of soft, flowing clouds, slowly shifting in wide, calm patterns across their surfaces. Even the smallest planets have atmospheres or thin exteriors that interact quietly with light from their star, reflecting it in gentle, muted tones. Over long spans of time, These planets orbit faithfully, their movements a calm rhythm, repeating day and night cycles, seasonal changes, and slow rotations that are nearly imperceptible but profoundly orderly. Observing planets is an exercise in patience and quiet attention. Their motions are deliberate, their features subtle, and their existence a testament to the slow, continuous processes that shape the cosmos. From a distance, they appear as small points of reflected light, yet each one carries a unique story of formation and gradual transformation, a calm reminder of the universe's enduring and unhurried nature. The planets of our own solar system move in gentle, predictable patterns around the Sun, each tracing its own path in quiet harmony. Mercury, the smallest and closest to the Sun, circles rapidly, its surface marked with soft craters and gentle slopes, warmed by the Sun's steady glow. Venus, slightly larger, is shrouded in thick clouds that diffuse sunlight into a muted golden haze, its atmosphere quietly swirling in slow, endless motion. Earth, our familiar home, rotates calmly, oceans reflecting sunlight in soft glimmers and continents rising with gentle slopes and valleys. Mars, with its reddish tone, carries signs of past water and slowly shifting winds, a quiet witness to long eras of change. Beyond it, the gas giants extend vast, serene presences. Jupiter, enormous and steady, shows softly banded clouds that flow lazily around its form, carrying small, distant moons in gentle orbits. Saturn displays rings that shimmer faintly, reflecting sunlight in muted, pastel glints, a delicate halo of ice and dust. Uranus and Neptune, distant and cool, drift slowly, their blue and turquoise atmospheres spreading calm and muted color across the outer reaches of the solar system. Each of these planets moves in its own rhythm, yet all are connected by the Sun's quiet gravitational pull. This central star governs the gentle dance, keeping every world in its orbit, ensuring that motion is smooth and unhurried. Observing the solar system, one can see the slow repetition of days and nights, the gradual unfolding of seasons, and the long arcs of orbits that have persisted for billions of years. Even from a great distance, the solar system appears as a delicate balance of motion and light. Every planet, whether small and rocky or large and gaseous, participates in the same quiet pattern, moving calmly through space. Watching them is a meditative experience, a slow awareness of order and continuity. The solar system, in its tranquil motions, becomes a place of gentle reflection, inviting a sense of calm and quiet contemplation, a reminder that even in vastness, there is rhythm, stability, and enduring serenity. Moons, the quiet companions of planets, drift in slow, measured orbits, their presence gentle and unobtrusive. Some are small, irregularly shaped rocks, slowly tumbling as they move around their parent planet. Others are larger, nearly spherical, their surfaces marked by ancient craters and softly rounded mountains. Each moon reflects sunlight in varying ways, casting faint glimmers and subtle shadows, a calm interplay of light and form. Many moons carry their own histories, shaped by quiet forces over billions of years. Tides created by the gentle pull of gravity slowly alter surfaces, moving material imperceptibly across plains and valleys. Some moons may harbor ice, quietly shifting and reflecting soft light, while others display faint signs of past activity, hinting at slow, internal processes that shaped their structures. Even in their stillness, moons contribute to the rhythms of the solar system, influencing their planet's rotation and subtly affecting orbits, a steady participation in the cosmic ballet. The largest moons, such as Jupiter's Ganymede or Saturn's Titan, offer serene landscapes of muted color, frozen plains, and gentle hills. Their surfaces are calm, unhurried, and seemingly eternal, each feature the result of gradual processes that unfolded over countless ages. Observing these moons from a distance or imagining standing upon their surfaces evokes a sense of quiet vastness, a feeling of floating within a universe that moves slowly and methodically, where change is subtle and incremental. Even smaller moons hold a quiet fascination. Their irregular shapes and slow rotations remind observers of the diversity and patience of cosmic evolution. Every orbit, every faint glint of light, is part of a larger pattern, a pattern of soft repetition and enduring balance. Moons, in their silent journeys, are companions to planets and reflections of the enduring rhythms of space, offering a meditative sense of continuity, and inviting a calm awareness of the gentle, slow processes that govern the universe. Every planet and star carries its own quiet character, a subtle combination of color, size, and light that defines its presence in space. Some planets glow with soft blues and greens, suggesting oceans and gentle atmospheres, while others appear muted reds, oranges, or browns, their surfaces shaped by rock, dust, and quiet geological processes. Gas giants display smooth, flowing bands of color, shifting imperceptibly over time, their vast size creating a sense of calm grandeur. Even small planets have unique tones, reflecting sunlight softly and consistently, like faint gems scattered across a dark canvas. Stars, too, vary in gentle, observable ways. Cooler stars emit a soft reddish light, while hotter stars shine in pale blue or white, each hue spreading calmly across the darkness of space. The size of a star determines the quiet intensity of its glow. Some are small points of steady light, barely noticeable from afar, while others dominate the sky with their luminous presence. Observing stars over time, one can notice subtle changes in brightness, the way light flickers ever so slightly, or how nearby stars appear in delicate clusters, forming patterns that are both serene and intricate. The diversity of these celestial bodies creates a sense of balance and harmony. Soft blues, warm reds, muted yellows, and pale whites all coexist, offering visual contrast without tension. Observers who pause to notice these gentle variations can feel a meditative calm, appreciating the quiet individuality of each planet and star. It is a reminder that even in vastness there is detail and variety, and that the universe unfolds in a way that is both orderly and richly textured. The differences in light, color, and size become a visual symphony, a slow, meditative rhythm that invites rest and reflection. Watching comets and asteroids in the night sky evokes a calm awareness of time and scale. Their presence reminds us that the solar system is filled with small, quiet travelers, each tracing long, slow journeys through space. They move without hurry, participate in gentle rhythms, and contribute to the serene, ongoing processes that shape planetary systems. In their quiet passage, they embody the enduring patience of the cosmos and the meditative rhythm of celestial motion. The Sun, the central star of our solar system, radiates warmth and light steadily, a calm presence around which all planets and smaller bodies move. Its surface glows softly, with gentle mottled patterns caused by slow convection beneath its outer layer. Sunspots appear as subtle, darker patches, drifting gradually across the surface, while solar flares occasionally release quiet pulses of energy into surrounding space. These phenomena are part of a long, measured cycle, repeating over years in a rhythm that is steady and predictable. The light from the sun travels across the emptiness of space, taking minutes to reach Earth, and hours or days to reach the distant planets. This light is soft and nourishing, supporting the quiet systems of energy and weather that shape planetary atmospheres. On Earth, it warms oceans and continents gently, guiding the slow transitions of day and night, and the gradual unfolding of seasons. Even the faintest reflection on moons, comets, and asteroids is part of the same serene influence, a subtle touch that unites the solar system in a shared rhythm. The sun is enormous, yet it moves with a calm patience. Its gravity holds planets, moons, comets, and asteroids in gentle balance, creating a harmonious pattern of orbits. Observing the sun from a safe distance, one notices the slow migration of its features, the soft glow that changes in tone with the angle of observation, and the persistent, unhurried energy that fuels the lives of countless worlds. Though the sun is ever present, it is not intrusive. Its influence is steady, measured, and dependable, a quiet anchor in the vastness of space. The cycles of its activity, the gentle shifting of light and shadow, and the patient governance of planetary motion offer a meditative sense of continuity. Watching the sun, whether directly or in reflection across the planets and moons, is an experience of calm awareness, a gentle reminder of the slow, enduring processes that orchestrate life and motion across the solar system. Light from distant stars travels across space in long, slow journeys, often taking years, centuries, or even millennia to reach observers on Earth. Each point of light represents not only a sun, but also a quiet record of time, frozen in the glow that drifts gently through the void. The colors of stars are subtle indicators of their temperatures and compositions. Cooler stars appear with a soft red or orange hue, while hotter stars glow in gentle shades of white or pale blue. Observing these lights invites a calm awareness of distance and scale, as each tiny glimmer embodies immense space and patient motion. Stars are not fixed points, they drift slowly through the galaxy, carried by gravity and the momentum of motion over eons. Their paths are almost imperceptible to the human eye, yet over long durations, they create quiet patterns, clusters, and formations. Some gather in loose groups, known as open clusters, while others form dense, spherical globular clusters, where hundreds of thousands of stars coexist in calm proximity. These arrangements are serene and ordered, a gentle reflection of gravitational balance and cosmic patience. The night sky also reveals variations in brightness. Some stars shine more strongly, reflecting their size and energy output, while others appear faint, distant, and reserved. Occasionally, subtle changes occur, such as variable stars that brighten and dim over days or months. Even these changes are smooth and measured, a slow rhythm in the otherwise steady night. Observers who turn their attention skyward notice these subtleties gradually, allowing the mind to wander and rest in the quiet, deliberate motions of light. Observing stars is an invitation to a gentle meditation on time, distance, and scale. Each star, with its muted glow and patient orbit, offers a calm perspective on the universe. Their existence, stretching far beyond human measurement, provides a soothing sense of continuity, a reminder that even in vast emptiness, motion is orderly, light is steady, and the universe unfolds in a deliberate, tranquil rhythm. Nebulae, vast clouds of gas and dust, drift silently through the galaxy, their forms soft and diffuse, as if painted in slow, careful strokes. They can stretch across light years, yet their edges are gentle, fading gradually into the surrounding emptiness. Colors appear muted and pastel, reflecting the elements within. Hydrogen glows softly with a pinkish tone, oxygen casts pale blues, and traces of other gases create hints of gold and lavender. These clouds are neither still nor chaotic. They move imperceptibly, shaped by gravity and the quiet pressures of surrounding stars. Within nebulae, the process of star formation unfolds gradually. Denser regions collapse under their own weight, slowly warming as matter accumulates. The center may ignite quietly, a new star appearing without fanfare. Surrounding material often flattens into a disk, a gentle cradle for future planets. Observing these regions reveals the delicate balance of forces at work: expansion and contraction, light and shadow, motion and stillness. Over millions of years, these processes transform the cloud, leaving behind young stars and nascent planetary systems, their presence a quiet testament to patient cosmic creation. Some nebulae are remnants of older stars, their material returned to space after slow changes or gentle outflows. The resulting clouds drift across the galaxy, soft and diffuse, carrying the chemical legacy of prior generations. Within them, the cycle of birth and transformation continues, a meditation on time and continuity. Observers can notice subtle variations in density, faint arcs of light, and the quiet interaction of gas and dust with starlight, all contributing to a sense of calm, enduring motion. To gaze upon a nebula is to witness a universe in gentle flux. Patterns shift slowly, light dances softly across surfaces, and matter flows with quiet persistence. These clouds, immense and delicate, remind observers of the patience inherent in cosmic processes and the quiet rhythms that govern the creation of stars, planets, and the very structure of the galaxy itself. In their vastness, there is a tranquil beauty, a soft, meditative presence that invites calm reflection and restful attention. Moons interact with their planets through tidal forces, which move oceans, subtly alter rotation, and shape the gentle rise and fall of seas. On Earth, for example, tides follow predictable cycles, influenced by the quiet pull of the moon. Other planets, like Jupiter and Saturn, host multiple moons, each moving in its own path, occasionally interacting in small gravitational dances that last over millions of years. Even these slow interactions are orderly, predictable, and calm, contributing to a quiet balance in the solar system. Rings, like those of Saturn, offer another example of delicate cosmic structure. Composed of ice and dust, they drift in circular orbits, reflecting sunlight in muted, soft glimmers. The particles move steadily, colliding gently and forming intricate, ever-changing patterns. Observing these rings, whether directly or through telescope images, provides a sense of patience, continuity, and subtle motion, a reminder of the quiet processes that govern celestial bodies. In all of these motions, rotations, orbits, tides, and rings, there is a sense of harmony. Each movement unfolds slowly, measured by the scales of days, months, and years. Watching planets and their companions, one can feel the gentle rhythm of the solar system, a calm choreography that continues uninterrupted. The vastness of space is serene, and the motions of planets, moons, and rings offer an enduring, peaceful pattern, inviting quiet observation and restful reflection. The atmospheres of planets add a quiet layer of complexity to their presence in space. Gases surround some worlds, moving slowly and shaping gentle weather patterns that evolve over days, months, or even years. On Earth, the atmosphere scatters sunlight into soft blues and warm golden tones, creating calm skies and diffuse light. Winds drift gradually, clouds form and dissipate, and rainfall nourishes the surface, all unfolding in an unhurried rhythm that has persisted for eons. Other planets exhibit atmospheric features on a larger, yet still slow scale. The gas giants, for example, display broad bands of clouds that move in steady, sweeping patterns. Jupiter's soft-colored bands swirl gently around the planet, each layer following subtle currents, while Saturn's muted haze flows over its rings with quiet continuity. Even distant Uranus and Neptune hold delicate cloud systems, their blue and turquoise hues shifting imperceptibly over time. These movements are not sudden or chaotic, but part of a natural, patient cycle that creates a sense of calm observation. Atmospheres also influence how planets interact with light. Sunlight passes through or reflects from clouds, scattering softly across surfaces and giving each planet a unique glow. From afar, these features appear as subtle hints of color and tone, delicate and muted, inviting careful, unhurried observation. Moons that orbit within these atmospheres catch and reflect light gently as well, contributing to the overall harmony of motion in the system. Observing planetary atmospheres is a meditative practice. Slowly noticing the patterns of clouds, the soft scattering of light, and the gentle movements of gases encourages a patient awareness of time and scale. These quiet processes unfold over long durations, and their cumulative effects create familiar, serene landscapes on planets and moons alike. The calm, steady presence of atmospheres reminds observers of the natural rhythms that govern planets, reinforcing the sense of order and continuity that permeates the solar system. The surfaces of planets and moons offer a quiet record of time, shaped by slow, continuous processes. On rocky planets, mountains rise gradually, valleys form through erosion, and plains stretch smoothly across the landscape. These changes are measured over millions of years, imperceptible in a single moment, yet deeply present in the overall character of the world. Craters mark the surfaces of moons and smaller planets, reminders of gentle collisions with asteroids or comets long ago, softened over time by erosion or ice movement. Icy moons display their own subtle patterns. Sheets of ice shift slowly, forming cracks and ridges that reflect faint sunlight. Some have smooth plains punctuated by faint hills or frozen lakes, while others show faint, muted bands of color, created by the slow movement of subsurface materials. Observing these surfaces invites a meditative awareness of persistence and patience, as the features reveal histories written in quiet, continuous processes rather than sudden events. Even planets with active weather display gentle, cyclical changes. Dust storms may sweep across Martian plains, moving particles slowly and evenly across large areas. Cloud bands on gas giants undulate gradually, shifting in color and pattern over months or years. Each of these changes, though subtle, contributes to the slow evolution of the planet's appearance, a serene choreography of light, motion, and matter. Watching planetary surfaces, whether from orbit or imagined perspective, reveals the gentle rhythms of the cosmos. Hills, valleys, craters, and ice flows unfold in a quiet, deliberate pace, creating landscapes that are both beautiful and serene. These slow processes encourage calm observation, allowing the mind to rest in the patient passage of time. In every ridge, plain, and frozen lake, there is a sense of enduring balance, a meditation on the natural and unhurried forces that shape worlds across the solar system. Planets move in their orbits with a quiet consistency that defines the rhythm of the solar system. Each follows a nearly circular path around the Sun, maintaining a steady pace that has persisted for billions of years. The inner planets move relatively quickly, tracing smaller loops through space, while the outer planets drift more slowly, their paths extended over long arcs. These motions are harmonious, a gentle balance of gravity and momentum that allows each world to remain in its place, quietly circling without sudden change. Moons, as companions to their planets, participate in this calm rhythm. They orbit faithfully, some in close proximity, others at a greater distance, their motion slow and steady. On Earth, the moon's orbit creates tides, subtle shifts that rise and fall predictably, a gentle pulse of motion tied to the steady path of the orbiting body. Other moons, like those of Jupiter and Saturn, follow similar patterns, moving in resonance with one another and with their parent planet, their interactions gradual and measured, producing a sense of enduring order. Planetary rings, such as those encircling Saturn, are composed of countless small particles moving together in gentle arcs. These rings are shaped by gravity, collisions, and subtle interactions, creating delicate, flowing patterns that reflect sunlight softly. From a distance, the movement is nearly imperceptible, yet it continues without interruption, a serene example of small-scale motion contributing to overall harmony. Observing these combined motions, the slow orbit of planets, the faithful travel of moons, and the delicate flow of rings, offers a meditative awareness of cosmic order. Everything moves in unhurried repetition, guided by predictable forces and settled into a balance that has endured for eons. The solar system, in its quiet choreography, invites calm reflection, offering a sense of stability, continuity, and the gentle rhythm of celestial life. The gentle rotations of planets add another layer of calm rhythm to the solar system. Each planet turns on its axis at a steady pace, bringing the slow alternation of day and night. On Earth, this rotation creates the familiar passage of sunlight across oceans and continents, softening shadows and casting a warm glow over the land. On other planets, rotation produces subtler effects, Cloud bands shift lazily across gas giants, while faint winds sculpt dust and ice on smaller, rocky worlds. Moons follow their own rotations as well, often synchronized with their planet so that one face remains softly illuminated while the other rests in quiet darkness. This synchronization, or tidal locking, is common in many planetary systems, creating gentle patterns of light and shadow that move predictably over time. Observing these motions encourages a sense of steady patience, as the slow turn of a planet or moon is a visible reminder of unhurried cosmic order. The combined movement of planets and moons creates a layered, meditative harmony. A single planet might host several moons, each tracing its own calm orbit, while rings of dust or ice drift in measured patterns nearby. The solar system can be imagined as a vast, quiet clockwork, each component moving in gentle synchrony, guided by the predictable pull of gravity and the steady energy of the sun. These motions are continuous and deliberate, their repetition forming the backdrop for every subtle phenomenon in the system. Even subtle variations, like the slight wobble of a planet's axis or the slow precession of an orbit, unfold over thousands or millions of years. To observe these effects is to witness the enduring stability of the solar system, a calm, patient environment in which planets, moons, and rings continue their serene paths. The slow, rhythmic rotations and orbits offer a quiet reminder that the cosmos is ordered, gentle, and ever-present, a vast meditation of motion unfolding across immense space and time. The interplay of light and shadow across planets and moons contributes to the calm beauty of the solar system. As a planet rotates, sunlight sweeps slowly over its surface, highlighting mountains, valleys, and oceans in a gentle procession. Shadows stretch and contract, clouds drift across continents, and the muted glow of reflected light creates soft, ever-changing tones. This slow dance of illumination is a reminder of time's quiet passage and the patient unfolding of natural cycles. Moons enhance this rhythm, reflecting sunlight in subtle ways. A moon rising or setting casts gentle light on its planet, a soft, silvery shimmer across oceans or icy plains. On planets with multiple moons, these effects layer delicately, producing overlapping shadows and highlights that shift with predictable calmness. Rings, when present, catch the sunlight and scatter it in faint arcs, adding another serene element to the overall composition of a planetary system. Atmospheres further soften the experience of light. Clouds filter sunlight, creating pastel skies and muted horizons. On gas giants, thick bands of atmosphere refract and diffuse light, producing a gentle gradation of color. Even thinner wispy atmospheres on smaller planets or moons create subtle shading, softening contrasts and giving surfaces a quiet, meditative appearance. The combined effect of rotation, moons, rings, and atmospheric scattering is a slow, harmonious rhythm that unfolds day by day, season by season, year by year. Observing these patterns invites calm attention. Each shift in light, each movement of a shadow, is unhurried, a visual echo of the solar system's enduring balance. By noticing these quiet rhythms, one can sense the patient, interconnected motions of celestial bodies. The solar system is not chaotic, it is composed of countless slow, gentle cycles, each contributing to the tranquil order of the whole. In this way, light, motion, and reflection create a continuous meditation, a serene cosmic rhythm that offers quiet comfort and steady, restful observation. The solar system moves with quiet persistence, a vast network of planets, moons, rings, and gentle light, all tracing patterns that have endured for billions of years. Each body follows its path with patience, whether orbiting swiftly or drifting slowly, rotating steadily or reflecting sunlight in soft glimmers. Together, these motions create a rhythm that is continuous and harmonious, a calm melody of time and space that can be observed without hurry or distraction. Looking at planets and their companions, one can notice the small, subtle details, the tilt of an axis, the slow progression of shadows, the layering of clouds, and the faint reflection of moons across oceans or icy plains. These quiet features remind observers of the patient processes that govern the universe, where changes are gentle, cumulative, and deliberate. Even over vast distances and immense spans of time, motion is orderly, light is soft, and the rhythm of celestial life is steady. The solar system offers a meditative perspective on order and continuity. Each planet, whether small and rocky or large and gaseous, participates in a vast, interwoven cycle of motion. Moons rise and set, rings shimmer softly, and atmospheres drift with a calm consistency. These slow, harmonious patterns provide a sense of stability and reassurance, an enduring backdrop against which the mind can rest. In observing these celestial bodies, there is an invitation to slow one's own thoughts, to follow the gentle arcs of motion, and to rest in the knowledge that the universe maintains balance through patient, unhurried processes. The planets, moons, and soft light of the solar system offer not only understanding, but also quiet comfort. They are reminders that, even in vastness, there is order, serenity, and the enduring rhythm of cosmic time. This calm continuity persists, inviting reflection, stillness, and restful contemplation long into the night.